Perfect. Okay, so let's do another technique for loving ourselves. So this might feel awkward at first. I know it felt very awkward when I first started it. But one way we can bring more of love into our hearts is by simply telling ourselves, saying out loud to ourselves, I love you. And it can feel and look kind of ridiculous. And it can actually feel physically uncomfortable. I know when I first started doing this, every time I said I love you to myself, it felt like I was being hit in the chest, like being poked in the chest. I mean, it felt like this physical discomfort and that's that protective shell around the heart resisting love from ourselves. And so if this feels uncomfortable at first, that's perfectly normal. If it feels ridiculous and you feel like laughing, that's fine too. It's totally normal. But let's find a comfortable seat. And I'm going to set the timer on my phone. And for 1 minute, we're all just going to say out loud, I love you. And I invite all of you to unmute your mics so we can all hear how ridiculous we all sound. So you can close your eyes if that makes it easier. Or you can keep them open, it's your choice. And yeah, maybe you want to put your hands on your heart so you can actually feel it. All right, so now I'm going to start my timer and we're just going to say, I love you over and over again for a minute. And I invite you to make it playful, make it melodic. You can say it different ways, like say, I love you, I love you. You know, just have fun with it, play around with it, be totally ridiculous, make it light and easy. Okay, so I'm going to hit start now. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you. I love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
I love
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Love you.
Love you.
I love
Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love
Love you.
you.
I love
Love you.
you.
I love you.
Love you.
Love
Love.
you.
I love
Okay, the minute is up. So how did that feel? Kind of ridiculous?
That was
Sweet.
I loved it.
It was really sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. So I invite you to make that a daily practice. First thing in the morning, if you have a meditation practice already, you can just do that before or afterwards. Or if you don't have a daily practice, maybe this can be the start of your practice. And just see how it feels over time. If it gets easier, if it gets uncomfortable, some days it'll be harder, some days it'll be easier. And so I just invite you to add that as a practice to bring more love for yourself into the world.